Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato, and here we check out the latest and greatest strategy games every single day of the week, and today we're checking out Distant Kingdoms. So this is a game that is not quite in early access, although will be very, very soon indeed. I do indeed hope. It is a city builder. Don't worry about it. Thank you. It's a city builder sort of slash management sort of strategy type game. A lot of traditional city building mechanics, but a couple of interesting ones that I hope to check out. Doing something a little bit different today. We're actually jumping right on into the game after the tutorial because at the moment the game is only in a playable state. Sort of after the tutorial, I guess. Whenever you start a brand new game, you have to go through the tutorial. So rather than having to go through that whole malarkey, I thought, hey, I'll just explain exactly what the heck is going on here, and then we can move on and play a little bit of new game. Anyway, as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses at the moment. We've got a small warehouse over here. We've got a lumber yard. We've got a small market, and we have a city overview, which is kind of like a weird balloon tent kind of thing. I don't know. I love the aesthetic. I love the sort of fantasy steampunk aesthetic. It's really, really nice. We've also got a little gatherer's hut over here as well. So as you can expect, the lumber yard cuts lumber, delivers it to the warehouse. The warehouse stores all of the wood. The berries are supplied by the gatherer. There's a number of employees. There's an efficiency rating. There's a storage limits, I guess, in place also at the moment. And then we've also got all of these houses which supply the workers, and at the moment they're only being supplied their basic needs. They are supplied by the market, as you can see, 7 houses within the market catchment area, and the market is receiving the berries. The berries are being delivered to the houses. Now, what we ideally like to do is try and upgrade all of these houses and maybe get some luxury goods working over to these houses at some point in the near future. What do we got here? We got a transportation interface. There's a portal. Okay, not explored how that works yet, but I'm sure we'll be able to. Maybe not in this version of the game, but shortly. We got some dirt roads which we could build if we want to. Construction. We're fairly limited in what we can actually build at this moment in time, but that's only because we have yet to do, boom, any more research. So there's 2 bits of research that we've got at the moment. One is the very most basic bit, low density housing. I have just unlocked this as part of the tutorial, so we're going to be utilizing, hopefully, the water well immediately. But what do we got here? We've got a mining objective. That's a stone mine and stone, and we just need a couple more houses in order to make that happen. We can get mid-density peasant houses and also mid-density houses as a upgrade, I guess, and that just requires 12 houses. We got farming over here that requires 1 more house and also a water well. Well, it looks like we'll be able to get the farming tech pretty soon indeed, I hope. And there we go. By accepting that, we've got a little objective up in the top right hand corner here. So I think immediately placing down an additional house is not necessarily a bad idea. So we'll do that right over yonder. And then we will unpause, and we will also build a water well. Now, I don't actually know if the water well requires people to work at it, but I guess we'll find that out. Anyway, what else have we got going on at the moment? Well, up in the top left-hand corner, you can see a couple of resources. There we go, get that connected up. We got a couple of resources. We got crescents, that's the currency. We've got mana, which presumably is used to power portals or something. It looks kind of similar, looks kind of magic-y. We've got overall town happiness. Town happiness is not very good at the moment. Yeah, our immigration rate is also not super fantastic. Income is definitely positive. Income is good. Tax is gained from all of the houses and all of the residents. Building maintenance, yeah, that's fine. Net treasury and treasury. Now, we need some of these coins in order to plant trees and also to plant berry bushes at the gatherer hut and also at the lumber yard location. Also, what the heck is this over here? That looks like stone, looks like normal stone, but it is sparkling, so I wonder if that's maybe special stone. I have no idea. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, all objectives have been completed. I do indeed believe that we should have farming. If we just click on boop, we got it. All right, let's see if we can try and set focus on stone, maybe. I guess it doesn't really particularly matter, given that, all we need to do is build a couple more houses and then we're there. But we'll be there in just a second. Right, so we've got one person. We've got one person working at the well here. I suspect that we need more wells, to be honest, because at the moment, we've got exactly none, and it seemingly takes, like, a long time for this bar to creep up here. Yeah, that's not brilliant, to be honest. That's not brilliant at all. Now, we've got 16 total residents, although, to be brutally honest, I have no idea how on earth we are supposed to tell who of those people are actually gainfully employed. Yep, that's, I'm sure, something that we can access somewhere, but it would be nice if it was just up in the top left-hand corner there. I will plonk down some more wells. I will plonk down some more wells, and they literally only require 25 wood, so, I mean, this doesn't seem... We'll get 3. We'll get 3 additional wells. Maybe that's overkill, maybe it's not. I guess we'll wait and see. Let's also see if we can try and maybe get another lumberyard. Is that really what we need? Let's put it into 3 times speed, and then let's chat about it. Quarters. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. We can demolish. World overview. Oh, my lordy. Look at the whole world. Trade routes. Exploration. Oh, my goodness. Create a tavern to create a new party. Oh, I am very, very excited about that. I don't know if that's going to be available in this version right here, but certainly very, very excited to explore this lovely, lovely, luscious world. All right. That goes down over there, that goes down over there, and this goes down over here. All of this is within range of the market. The market has got truly a massive, monstrous range here, so I don't think that we're going to be too hard-pressed. Also, we've got loads of water. It looks like this doesn't give just 1 water. It produces 5 water every batch. Okay, so these 3 wells, almost certainly totally overkill, so let's demolish 1. We'll keep the other 2 just in case. All right, houses are now done. Mining should be completed as well. Let's unlock that. Excellent. What do we need for the next housing level? 1 more house? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We've got exploration, magic, citizens. Ooh, very, very exciting indeed. I'm excited for both magic and citizens. All right, stone mines. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure we can figure it out. I'm sure we can figure out how stone mining works. Yep, just as I suspected. It works exactly like it normally does in any game of this variety. Okay. As I was playing through the tutorial of this, I was sort of thinking that, oh, goodness gracious me, this is a very obvious tutorial. But I really don't know sort of like what the general level of player experience is coming into a game like this. I mean, I know because I feel like I play a lot of city builder strategy type games. I mean, that's what I like to play. But you know, I feel like people like me who play city builder strategy type games, I probably play a lot of them. Therefore, a lot of the information that is usually presented in a tutorial of this game, for example, is pretty redundant because most of the mechanics are pretty similar across games. I mean, there's the odd wacky mechanic, like portals, for example. I suspect that's going to be a little bit funky, but other than that, everything is pretty much in line with what I would expect in a game of this nature. Anyway, let's see if we can try and plant some seeds. It's going to cost us 30 bucks, but kind of nice to do. I like this feature a lot, actually. Instead of like constantly having to move around your gatherer's hut or moving around you know, the collection radius, you're just able to, okay, boop, we'll plant some more seeds, cost us a little bit of coinage, but that'll sort us right out. Okay, back into the tech tree. This is a big one here, actually. Yeah, so what does this give us? Magic, required residence, mana well, and then also exploration. So that's the tavern. That's 60 residences. Okay, I mean, it's not exactly going to be a walk in the park, but I think that we can manage. We will get a crop farm set up because, to be honest, a crop farm really, at this moment in time, seems to me like the most necessary thing here. I mean, we'll do it here. Yeah, we'll do that right around there. Sure. All right, let's wait for that to get built. It's literally just wood. Apparently, every single structure only needs wood to be built, or only needs wood to build. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I'm absolutely A-okay with that. Increase population to 30. I think we can probably build a few more houses. I think all of our houses are filled at the moment. If we've got 24, then that means that we've got 12 houses. I mean, what about an upgrade? What about an upgrade? We could get some upgrades on these houses right now, actually, because remember we got the upgrades. Unable to upgrade affluence, have reached highest affluence. Unable to upgrade density because we need wood. Okay, so we need more wood before we're able to upgrade. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate the feedback on farms. That's fine. I'm sure we'll get there. Unable to downgrade density. So yeah, we want to basically upgrade density, but we're gonna need a whole bunch of wood in order to do that. What about an upgrade? What about an upgrade over here? An upgrade at the lumberyard. Yeah, so we can actually choose what we want to upgrade. We're not far off from just getting a 10% efficiency increase. It's going to cost us a little bit more maintenance, but I would like to do that. Right, what's up? Farms produce goods depending on what type of fields they have. Yeah, look, I understand. I understand. You can produce grain and barley. Yeah, okay. Yeah? What am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Farms produce goods. Yeah, okay, video game. Yeah, what? Oh, you just want me to click through. Can only support so many fields. Okay. Now I need to place the fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, fine. And that cost us what exactly? Probably not that much. The more of the good it'll produce over time. Yep, great. You can just delete fields whenever you like. Fantastic. Great news. All right. Well, we got a farm up and running. It's not exactly super pretty, but it's okay. I'll be fine. I will live. Anyway, have we got the wood that we need in order to make this upgrade happen? We do not. And because we do not, frankly, I would like to get another lumberyard if it's all possible, please, video game. It's a little bit further away from the storeroom, but that's fine. Have we got... Oh my goodness, this can store up to 5,000 units? That's a small warehouse? Wow, okay. I mean, that's huge, actually. We can also exclude specific resources from being stored in this warehouse if we want to. I don't think that we particularly care, but that's okay. Also, it is worth noting that we have an absolute abundance of water here. Water used by bread, dwarf, elf, human, and orc. Ooh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, so flour is being moved through here. We're looking for baking. That would be great. Have we got the wood to upgrade density? Yes, we absolutely do. Let's get this upgraded. Oh my lordy, look at that lovely house. So that has doubled. It's doubled the number of people that can stay here. Also, it's interesting how it clarifies that they're all human. There's a little symbol there to show that they're human, I guess. Very interesting. So presumably we'll be able to get like orc villages. I'm pretty excited about that prospect, to be honest. Also, let's get strengthened axes at both of the facilities that currently produce wood. Just seems like a sensible thing to do. There we go. Add that there. 110% efficiency. Is it going to make altogether too much difference? Probably not. Is it going to make that much of a difference to the bottom line? Again, probably not. Our net income is still in a good place. And it looks like everyone wants to be here. This is the place to be. Oh, you love to see it. This is the place to be. Right. Upgraded axes or more level 2 houses. I almost feel like maybe we even just get another lumberyard. What does it cost? It literally only costs money. It doesn't even cost wood. Okay, let's freaking go. Okay, that did sort of... Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Destroyed the trees that we were looking to harvest, but frankly, it's okay. Now, this might not mean that we have 100% employment in all of these facilities, but it seems to be just fine. Okay, look, that's loads and loads of wood. That's loads and loads of wood. Should mean that we're going to be able to get a couple of upgrades real quick here. Are we okay for berries at the moment? We are okay for berries. It looks like when you upgrade, it just absolutely depletes all of the berries in the house. Or maybe I just got unfortunate and the timing was such that the berry was used up just at the very moment that I upgraded. Does it particularly matter? No, it doesn't, because it looks like we've got an okay number of berries. But we may very well want to consider an upgrade over here. Larger berry stores, no. Additional seed stores, no. Don't care about that. Maybe even just another berry gathering hut. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. We'll plant some more seeds. Looking good. And again, more employees. More people. And let's hit our upgrade here. Boom. Level 2 house. We're starting to run low on crescents. Wait. Who are you? Who are you? Excuse me, please? I would recommend you to build some houses and otherwise allow the treasury to build up. Oh, our net change is negative here? Oh, yeah, it's probably because I built like about 1 billion lumber yards. Yeah, that's maybe actually in hindsight a little bit of a mistake, but frankly, I'm not super bothered. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. Hold up. Let's see if we can try and arrest this. Can I shut this off? I don't even... If I pause production, will that stop me from... If I pause production, will that stop the outgoing? It looks like it did. It looks like it did. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, great. Let's get that turned off. That turned off. This is turned off. I think that's turned off too now. Nope. It's paused. It's really difficult to tell. Now it's paused. Now it's paused. Now it's paused. Okay. That's paused, and that's paused too. Okay, they're all paused. Great. So let's get a few more houses. Let's just spam them down, even if they are only level 1 houses. Doesn't matter. It's gonna mean that we're gonna be able to make money real quick. How much is this costing? It's costing 6. We can pause that as well. No reason to continue to spend money. Let's also see if we can try and unlock our latest bit of tech. Windmill, bakery, flour, and bread. Yes, please. Let's go. And then let's do the mana well next. And then we will do everything else. Okay, so as soon as we hit 30 income, we will build another one. We're getting +9 now, so that's very, very nice. Do I want to stop there? I sure don't. I want to continue to build up the treasury. It really disappeared when I built all of those lumber yards. I don't regret it, because we're going to need it at some point. I mean, we need the wood. And to be honest, I can upgrade this. I can't upgrade it right now, but I'm very close to being able to upgrade a whole bunch of these. Wait, 4 wood? Wait, what? Says that I've only got 4 wood. That's... Okay, now it shows as a fine amount. All right, fine. Well, getting upgrades on pretty much all of these houses is great because it fulfills 2 missions. 1, it increases our income. In fact, it actually doubles our income. That's quite a significant chunk of change, actually. Yeah. 8 taxes, 8 base value. I would love to get bread, though. Getting bread would be delightful. Okay, we're starting to run low on crescents. Yeah, I understand. Wait, net change is -19? Wait, what? What's the building maintenance on these upgraded houses? What the heck? Why did it go -19 for a second there? Okay, I don't know what happened, but it seems like we've pulled out of that nosedive. I am very unsure what was going on there, but that's okay. Also, there are additional stats in each and every building that shows what sort of an impact the building has on crime risk, fire risk, and also illness risk. Again, don't know if that really plays a role in this version of the game, but I guess we'll see. Secondary industry, bakery, yes, and windmill. I thought we already had flour. Oh, no, we've got grain. It just looks like a bag of flour to me. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, let's plonk down a windmill here if we can. We need 50 wood, and surprisingly, Yeah, we definitely have it. Okay, are we still... Okay, sow trees. There we go. And then continued production. There we go. There we go. There we go. And also, that's using the stone that we've got, which is great. Cool. Very, very cool. All of these are no longer working. Yeah, that's kind of a shame. Can we turn some of these back on? I think we should do that. Turn you back on. There we go. Get going. Get going. Get churning. Okay, so this is going to cost us quite a significant amount in upkeep. We're only making 16 at the moment, but again, it's all for good causes. We're going to supply our people with luxury goods. We need 150 coins and 120 wood in order to make this upgrade happen. Now, here's the thing. If I was to downgrade to the last density, would I get my 100 wood back? I know it's a little bit ridiculous to consider, but I've already spent the wood on the house, but I kind of want it back now. Mostly for expediency's sake. I suppose that I'm just being a little bit daft here, and I should just wait until one more load of wood is delivered to the small warehouse here. There we go, 106. We got it. I knew I shouldn't be impatient. Turns out didn't have 120, but I did have 106. So, like 1 or 2 more deliveries. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I'm not particularly worried. 1,087 water. Is there anything else that we can do with water other than just supply it to houses? Ain't that a great question? It is a great question. Okay, let's just get this bakery online, and then let's start freaking baking. Oh, look at that! Water, flour. Look at that. Makes bread. Oh, I'm excited about that. Now this, could we do with an upgrade here? Oh my goodness, it's going to cost a lot of stuff. 80 tools, 40 marble. Well, I don't have tools or marble at all at this moment in time, but that's okay. Okay, what else do we need to do? Not much. We should be seeing bread arriving soon. How much bread do we get? 17 bread? 17 bread every batch? Oh, that's value. That's value. That's quite good, actually. Right, so that should be moved to the market, and it'll pretty much instantly be distributed to most of the houses. Most of the houses should be... Look at that. Look at that. Full happiness. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That is looking real, real nice. H4, human 4. Oh, I see. All right, so a little bit more of a, you know, a solid supply of bread would be nice. It's also a little bit strange that we have to take the grain from here to here to here to here to here. Like, the route is a little funky for sure. A little funky, but that's okay. It doesn't particularly matter for now. We can survive. Okay, net income is still somewhat dicey, but I'm gonna risk it and turn that facility back on. Treasury is now looking pretty good, to be honest. We'll get 1 upgrade. We'll get ourselves a 2nd upgrade as soon as we can. It's pretty much just wood that is the problem here. Stone, I think we're totally fine for stone. Let's not even touch that. Oh, I see. It only halves maintenance. I didn't even think. But that's completely fine. That's completely fine. We'll leave that there as it is for now. Let's make another road out this way, and you know what? We'll just spam down a couple of extra houses here. Because it takes way less wood. It does take some coins. Starting to run low on crescents. Don't even worry about it, amigo. Don't even worry about it. As soon as we have these houses up, people are going to be moving in like there's no tomorrow. Look at that. We're going to start generating real cash now. Cash money. 32 income. Oh, you can't disagree with that. It's ridiculously good. Okay. Connect that up. Happiness has gone down a little bit, but that's okay. Are we perhaps out of berries? Yeah, we're out of berries for sure. Oh, here's a thing that I didn't consider. The berry huts just ran dry. They ran dry. We had the berries, but it's okay. It's okay. I fixed it. We did it. People are getting water, but they ain't getting berries. There are worse things. There are definitely worse things. Okay, we still got a little bit of flour. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can try and get myself another bakery here. It was not really the way that I wanted to build that bakery, but it's okay. We can squeeze another bakery in there at some point. And then probably just want to consider getting an upgrade here if we can. 20 tools. Don't know if we're going to be able to do that. That's the only hesitation that I have. Let's get this upgrade. Let's get the magic upgrade. Sure. Let's do it. Let's do that right there. Cool. So mana well. A well that taps into the land's magic to produce totems. Well, now I am interested. Also, there's loads of decorations. Totems. Mana is a totem generated from the bottom of mana wells. Open the build menu and place down a mana well. Again, I appreciate the helpful advice. Video game. I gotta be honest. I'm pretty certain that I could have managed that one myself. Connect that up just in case it's not connected up accordingly. I think that we should have the wood and we should have the stone. If we don't have the wood, we'll shortly have the wood. But the mana well is now built. As long as there are employees, it will continue to produce mana. There we go. Okay, it's working. Looks very, very funky. Time for your first totem. Oh, look at this. Select the totem of the Foreman. The totem of the Foreman. That's right. And place it near a production building. Oh, I mean, if this is the area of effect, I mean, we can hit literally every single production building that we have, apart from the mine. There we go. Okay, production buildings within this totem's radius have increased efficiency. If you run out of mana, a totem's abilities will start to weaken. Totems have an inherent stability associated with them. The higher it is, the more powerful they are. Inversely, the lower they are, the weaker it is. I mean, can we just crank this up to 10? Specify a target? Oh, so it's like overclocking a computer or something. The more mana you set it for, the more it'll consume. Monthly mana cost is at 4. Okay, I mean, that's a lot, I think. We got 5 mana. We got loads of mana here. We built the production totem. 104% efficiency. It gives us 4% efficiency. Is that it? Is that it? I gotta be honest. I'm not loving that. I'm not loving that. Yeah, I'm not immediately in love with that. I mean, here's the thing, video game. Could I spam down, like, way more of those, if at all possible, please? That'd be cool. Let's get service buildings. So, yeah, this target is apparently just not being hit. It's just miles and miles and miles away. I've got to assume that it's because we just don't have enough mana. So maybe if I just increase the mana that we have available, then that will allow us to have a higher target. I guess we'll see, right? I guess we'll see. It looks like that's the case. Looks like it's working its way up there. It's kind of nice. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Cool, cool. So what other totems do we have? We have Totem of Fire Safety, a totem dedicated to reducing fire risk. Okay, I mean, that's just a cop-out for a fire station, isn't it? Great Riches, dedicated to increasing taxation. Oh, I mean, I can't say no to increased taxation. Can I build this? There we go. We got it. Okay. All right. What's our income? It was oh, it's 3%. 3%. I mean, I guess the idea is that you stack up these benefits atop one another. That does indeed make sense. I just wanted something a little bit more spicy, you know? Something a little bit more spicy. Okay, here's what I intend to do. We are going to see if we can try and build. We need stone. Ooh, okay. We'll turn this back on. How do I get rid of this funky effect? Oh my. Please, turn it off. Turn it off. No growable. Oh yeah, we need to replant some trees. Yeah, there's too much funk going on for my tastes. It's like the Aurora Borealis right in my freaking video game. 6% efficiency gain. Okay, so it looks like we can maybe max out at like 8. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe 10? Is that it? Is it 10%? Is that it? I mean, it says that we're at 7 at the moment, but that's a little bit of a lie. We're only getting 6%. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I have no idea how we're going to I have no idea how this is going to look. This is horrific. Anyway, here's what we need to do. We need to build basically about 1 billion mana wells. We can build them. It's going to tank our income, I know. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll absolutely categorically be worth it. Right. We're still okay for bread at this moment in time. We need what? A little bit more flour? Yeah. Need a little bit more flour, it looks like. Although, we seem to have plenty of flour. But no, it is flour. It is flour. Okay. I will get myself another windmill. Sure. Another windmill. Maybe even another field? Although we've got 7 people working in these fields here. An upgrade to the fields would be nice. Larger silos. Nope. That doesn't even matter. Slightly. Building maintenance is minus 85. That's fine. That's still very much within the realm of okayness. Let's turn this back on. Don't know why it was turned back off. I thought I'd turned it back on, but apparently not. Alright. Keep on exporting there. Set this as a target of 2%. Sure, like inflation. That's what we're going to do with the Totem of Great Riches. It's the Totem of Great Riches for me, but it's the Totem of Inflation for the people that live in my village. That is just fine with me. Where the heckity heck are all my resources? I suppose they're all probably going into building these darn things. Well, we'll get it done eventually. We'll get it done eventually. And you know what? I actually really, really like the idea of just having a whole bunch of mana that's able to make these lumber mills go absolutely bonkers. Let's plant a whole bunch of trees. There we go. Sure. Now let's go into the quest overview. There we go. Exploration, set focus. Bada bim, bada boom. 60 population. Oh, we're very, very close, in fact. We're very, very close. If we maybe got rid of some of these ridiculous extra projects, then we might be able to hit an upgrade at some point soon. Yeah, okay, we'll start with this. We'll start with this. So we'll get the stone. We'll get the stone up and running. Is there another stone source anywhere, by the way? I should check out right now. There's berries over yonder. Looks like that's our one and only stone source. I have no idea how far out we can go. Far out, man. Nope, no idea. Also, I have no idea how we get rid of these freaking bubbles. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we need basically 2 more houses or a couple of upgrades. Honestly, I think I'm just kind of incentivized to just build houses right now. Seems hardly worth... Seems hardly worth faffing around with anything else. There we go. Okay, so this should be pretty much an instant build. Same with this, pretty much an instant build. A mysterious smell. What is that? This place has been overcome by a horrific, pungent odor. Nobody knows where it's coming from, but it's making people nauseous. Locate the source of the smell. +4 happiness. 50% chance. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, I'm happy with that. Exploration. Unfortunately, I didn't have the exploration tech. I could have sent away society's greatest heroes to find the source of the smell. But alas, 'twas not to be. Alright, there we go. Exploration. Boom. We'll take it. And then citizens. Citizens. So the demo will come to the end after we build this. After these requirements have been fulfilled. So is this as soon as I place down a tavern? Now, the reason that I think that it might be... Now build a tavern. Yeah, okay. I feel like if I do build a tavern, that may just end the game. Okay, we'll start work. Okay, tavern is 80 stone, 250 wood. Strength and pickaxes. Can we get this done actually? I'd very much like to do that. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm excited about the prospect of I'm excited about the prospect of having adventures. That sounds kind of exciting, to be honest. Okay. 250 wood is no big deal. The stone mine, on the other hand, yeah, stone mine really needs a little pick-me-up. Also, that third mana well, is that going to be enough to sustain the increased production rate? I hope so. What are we at? Plus 10% from the Foreman. Efficiency is 110%. So we're not even getting... Oh, yeah, we're getting it here, but we're not getting it... We're not getting it here? Is that because it's paused? No, we're just not getting the... Oh, no, we are getting the Totem of the Foreman bonus. We're just not getting the efficiency bonus from the upgrade of the strengthened axes. That's fine. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. I don't need to worry about this. I still would like to get strengthened axes here. We'll do it. Surveying training, can't do that, unfortunately. Additional mine carts, what does that give us? Increased efficiency as well. It's tools and marble. Tools and marble are things that we do not have. Also, we still need more bread? Is that really the case? Am I struggling to transport the bread? I feel like that really shouldn't be how it is, but maybe that do be how it is. Maybe... Oh, yeah, the windmill hasn't come back online yet. That's the problem. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to trash all of these buildings. No point in dilly-dallying. There we go. Trash, trash. Excuse me? Trash. There we go. Excellent. Nailed it. Now we just need to wait for stone to either arrive here or indeed here. And it is pretty much the only problem that we are really having. I almost kind of want to see if I can spam down. I almost really want to see if I can try and spam down some totems of productivity or whatever. Totem of the Foreman. Yeah. Totem of the Foreman. 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 So is that gonna allow me to just use a whole bunch of mana to increase productivity here? 132%. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It also makes me think that maybe if I'm gonna do this, which I think I should do, I should like have a little mana collecting area like over here as well. You know, if I get the mana over here, then we're gonna be able to utilize all of these Totem of the Foreman in order to increase the amount of mana that we get. It does make the game basically unwatchable. I mean, the staggered effect of the circles over here is pretty horrific, to be honest. That's the second windmill up and running, by the way. That's great. Honestly, we're coasting so close to having 100% happiness that I would just love crowding. What the heck? What is the crowding modifier? Upgrade that. We're still crowding? Some people, eh? Can never win. Alright, there we go. It should give us more taxes. Net change is minus 116. Now it's been returned to plus 40. That's great. 120%. 120%. It's not great. It's not great. We need way more mana to support this infrastructure than we currently have. But that's okay. Right, we're getting stone. Stone is coming up pretty darn fast. We're getting, what is it? 4.8 stone every batch. Oh, it's because it's got increased efficiency. Does that give... Oh, yeah, that gives more resource. Okay, so it actually gives more resource as opposed to just increasing the speed at which it happened. When I read efficiency, I automatically assumed that the process would just happen faster. But apparently not. It just gives you literally free resources. So there is definitely like a way that we can... There's definitely a way that we can make this work, I think. There's definitely something here. You know, stacking up loads of productivity bonuses. It's like in Factorio, right? When you stack up a whole bunch of productivity modules in order to, you know, break the game. Same kind of dealio. That's apparently what we're going to do. Anyway, we're pretty much there in terms of stone. We got like, what, one last stone delivery of 8 coming through. How the bleeding heck do I turn off these? It's this happiness lens. There's nothing within the range of the lumberyard that's growable. There we go. I kind of expected as much. The tavern immediately gets built. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to freaking see the tavern before the game kicked me out. So there's clearly a lot more to discover over the course of this game, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be a good one. It's supposedly coming out in Q2 of 2021, which means that is just around the corner at the time of recording. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited for this. Distant Kingdoms, a little city builder with a little bit of magic thrown in. What more could you want? Ladies and gents, on that note, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/potato. Thanks to Banana, Ananasi Senpai, and Aurelio from the 3 $25+ plus tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.